I think the game's changed a lot over the years. I think that, guys are very comfortable throwing their off-speed pitches in any count, and it can be very effective at times, but also it can put you in some holes that you don't want to be in. So I think you see the pitchers that are really good, they have good fastball command, and everything works off of that. And they feel confident that they can throw their off-speed whenever they want, and that even adds to their success. But the one thing I've noticed, the guys that have a lot of success can command their fastball, and they can throw it in counts and induce contact early or get back into a count with it. And that's one of the things that our guys have been really trying to work on. But I think it's important. And secondary pitches are always a good weapon, and if you can throw them when you're behind in the count, that's even a better weapon. But the main thing is if you got to command your fastball, and if you do that, you're going to have some success.
Is it the fact that the pitchers wanted to throw more of the off-speed stuff and breaking balls that led to the change? Why do you think it happened?
You look at counts and this and that, and hitters hit in offensive counts, but they have throughout baseball, 2-0 count, 3-1 count. When the hitter's ahead, they're more apt to get hits. When they've got 2 strikes on them, they're less apt to hit. That's the way it's always been. So I think pitchers, sometimes they realize that. In an offensive count, we call it pitching backwards. 2-0 pitch, usually you see a fastball. Guys are throwing more changeups. They're throwing more breaking balls to try to get the hitter more off balance. So, it is a little bit of a trend I've seen over the last 10 years that, guys are starting to do that a lot more. For example, yesterday, their guy threw our 9-0 hitter a 2-0 breaking ball, and I'm kind of shocked. But, we've done it too, so I can't, I'm not faulting them. But, so it has changed a little bit. And I think, the way the ball's flying, the amount of home runs that are being hit, some guys feel like, they're not just going to give up that fastball and let a guy take a good rip at it.
It's got to have changed the meetings when you go in with the catchers and the pitchers as to what you're saying before ball games.
Well, the main thing, you go over tendencies, what hitters do, their last, 5 to 10 games, are they swinging the bat well? What's their history? Do we have history against those guys? Obviously, when you play in your own division, you have a little bit better idea what guys do and how to attack them. And, what I tell the catchers is, we try to get through the lineup with as less effort as possible, trying to induce contact. Maybe if you can pitch him in, maybe save that for a situation to where you really need to get it. His first at bat, nobody on, try to get him out with something different. And when you need that fastball in that he has trouble with or he's been having trouble with, when you get a guy on second and third or whatever, that might be a time when you break it out. So we try to do that, but Gary, it all depends on what your pitcher's giving you. If he's got command and he's putting the ball where he needs to put it, it makes a catcher's life a whole lot easier, and it makes a pitcher's life a lot easier. So, we have all the tendencies, we have all the strengths and weaknesses. The up and in, down and away is always there, But, we like to say where a safe zone would be. If you throw the ball here, you're most likely going to be okay, and it's just a matter of executing the pitch.
All right, John, final question. As we watch you with the signs in the dugout, we talk about what you're doing. Let me hear it from you. What are the signs that you go through with a catcher pitch by pitch? Yeah,
a lot of people ask me to call pitches, and no. It's when we have runners on base, I relay to the catchers if we're going to throw over or pitch out. And, there's different signs, first and third. I'll give those to the catchers, where we're going to throw the ball, either throw through, direct throw to third, or no throw at all. So that's the communication I have with them with runners on. So that's basically it. It's just, when man on first, I'm going to call a pick off or a pitch out or just give dummy signs and nothing. But, we don't get into calling pitches for them. It's tough, But a lot of people say, well, why don't you call pitches from the bench? It's difficult when you're not back there and you're not seeing it and you're not seeing what the pitcher's doing and how he's giving you the ball and how his ball's reacting. And, it's easy sometimes from the side, well, we should have thrown that. But I guarantee you look back at all the pitches that are hit really hard, the location was missed. And that's the biggest thing. When we hit balls really hard, location's missed, and you pay for it as a pitcher and a catcher.